Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dawn of Man, the first episode in the new year. So let's start by saying Happy New Year, everybody, and continue by pressing space so I can actually continue with the game. I hope everybody has a good change of the year. Everybody stayed safe. Everybody hasn't been forced to visit the hospital due to some firework accidents and so on. Because, yeah, that would be a real bummer. Now, about the game, let's start by checking how we were doing. I have one or two people. She only has one. Collecting stone. Because we have been building a second burial mound. Because with that, I am able to deal with the death of 6 people in case it happens. I really hope it doesn't, but you never know. So that part's covered. On top of that, everything is in order. We have 70 people. One pregnant lady out of the 3. We have quite a high number of female elderly caused by those deaths we had previously. And some of the imports. But yeah, at some point that will turn back into a more equal amount. 4 adult males, 3 adult females, 2 male children, 1 female children. So if you add this together, that's 6, 7 by 10. Yeah, over time it will get better. It will become a little bit more balanced out. As for other stuff, we have some crafting to do. I was planning to use those two for the next time we're going to do some sales. So 17 people, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 21 spaces for in tents. I don't need another tent at the time being. We have enough clothing, the wood is okay. So as you can see, the only thing we have is some crafting, some gathering, and that's it. And if those people actually, that's why I was doing the bifaces. So we had that other knowledge point, because I want to do stone polishing. No, hang on. I wanted to do grain processing. And that's 7 points. As soon as we're able to do that, things will speed up a little bit. And hopefully in a positive way too. I can keep the bifaces there. So yes, everything is going fine at the moment. I just have to wait until we have survived winter and probably could build another burial mound. Maybe I should. Not really a big problem. Flint. That's 10 each, so 1, 2, 3, 4 covered. 40 flint. That's enough. And the distance is, although it's getting far, it's still reasonable. If that's running out, I have some up here. Some up here. And eventually I could even use this part for mining, but that's outside 15. And once it's gone, it's gone. So I do have to be a little bit careful about it. Now I said I could do another one. Because that would give me first of all, let's turn it around. Goat head. Wooden pole. No, not really many options here. With 3 of the burial mounds, I'm able to deal with 9 deaths, which is basically half my population. But then with 6 elderly women, I will probably have to get that pretty soon anyway. We have a new human, a boy, a jackal, a jackal. Okay. Food is going down though. And especially the vegetables are going down fast. I thought, I have to check that. I thought I had nuts. Chestnuts. Service tree. So I don't have any nuts. Chestnuts. This will increase the number of jobs they have in autumn, but it will also increase my food. Plus, with 80 population, I think things aren't that bad. And on top of that, might as well build another tent. Yeah, that's far enough. So I have room for 24 people because I like to keep some extra room going. They're all transporting one. It's amazing. They're transporting one item. Going to here. No bone. more bone. So we have to do some hunting. Would be nice if I was able to hunt those bears. And that bear is already badly wounded. So I'm going to wipe out Yogi, Boo Boo, the other brother, and Mommy. All in one go. That would give me the skins, the bone, and the meat. All very useful. And with Mommy being wounded, it'll be easier too. Just hope they're smart enough to use ranged weapons. She's got a spear. They got a spear. She's got a sling. Let's see. Biface. Biface. They all have bifaces. And we had 4 bifaces. Yeah, I thought so. So that's 2 bears. Start with that one, because this one is a lot easier. So let's see, 1 bone, 2 bones, So they're bringing along the bones. She's going to pick everything up with the sledge, which is good. At least it won't take too long before that burial mound is finished. And a nice addition, my foot is flattening, so at least she's going to the burial mound. Okay, at least with the foot flattening, that means they will be able to survive easily. Butchering, fishing, crafting, mining, getting sticks, and dry skin. Yeah, looks pretty normal. And that's 5 points. What I haven't been checking for a while, 20 people. So I need 2 more people to unlock the next milestone. The only thing they haven't learned yet is to drop the sledges back where they came from. 6 points. Okay, now let's check what we need to do. I need one more bear, 4 cave bears. I doubt I'll get 4 cave bears. Reindeer will take a while. Wolf, cave lion would be nice. 2 more tents. And when it comes to food, I don't think I even have to bother. Because that may take quite a while. Sticks is probably the first one. Two bone sickles. I have 1 bone left. How come I got 1 bone left? I used to have at least 4. That's why.
What you got?
They don't want to do it the easy way. They have to do it the hard way. Never mind. Somebody's actually cutting a tree. That's probably some meat from the bears. We still have all the wolves and other dangerous animals over here. So hunting is going to be a small problem at the moment. There is something fun we can do. Capture. Curious when it pops up. And who's going to do it? She is. So I'm going to follow her. Because this will be a bit of fun. A bit, not much, a bit. Besides, I think it's still nice to follow my citizens every once in a while. And have some sort of impression of the environment. What's that big thing? Ah, probably Asian bison. Having some sort of look of the environment. But I have no idea where she's going. Probably taking the scenic route. Because this bank is a lot easier to traverse. But yeah. Never mind. We have that one bison. Ha! We have a trader coming in too. Can't exactly show it this way. There he is in the background. You see the sledge. So she's going to tame the wolf, which is just a cute puppy. And I'm going to screenshot this. A friend of mine would ask, probably ask me if there's something similar with kittens. No, it would have been nice if we had the opportunity to tame cave lions too. But that's not gonna happen. And done. So now we have a nice male doggy. We have also a new settler, although I have no idea where he is. Excuse me, where she is. There she is. Adult woman. So the male-female rate isn't exactly working out well. It's the wrong button. Because or 3, 7, 8 men and 10 women. It's balancing. Still one pregnant. That's also nice. Plus we have this, which means I can start grain processing. Finally. That means I'm able to make flour and bread. And it also means, and that's far more important, this. Which means this emmer, no, not the beech, einkorn and several others are able to be harvested. We have some barley, I have bushes up here. Of course, nothing there. Einkorn, it's out of the limit. I thought we had something here. Yeah, einkorn. Bushes. Look at this. They're approaching. So I'm able to process all kinds of getting 2 more people. A boy and another boy. That means we're getting another point soon. Production mortar. I'll have to build 2 of those. not just because of the material need, but I needed to process the bread and the flour. That's going to take some time actually. So, population 20 because of the 2 kids. Three points. And the milestone. The next milestone will probably take a little bit longer. Goats and sheep are probably first. Your farmer will take some time. Metals certainly. And stone circle will take some time too. Hang on, 21. So I still have 3 cents left now. And there's the trader we saw a while ago. They only have 1 spare buy phase. Okay. This gives me the opportunity to show you what happens when the mortars are finished. Not to the tent. Child labor, they all taking the food to the storage tent. So nice. And we already have 6 points, so I need 1 more now. And there we go. Actually, there we go twice. No, people, no, that's not what he's going to do. He is really crushing the grain in a mortar. Yes, I know it looks like he's doing something else, but no, he isn't. Thank you, cave lion. um, but this gives me a bit of a dilemma actually. Should I go for the flint items or no? I'm going for pulse processing because this will give me the ability to harvest the pulses as well. Well, yes, thank you. We already knew that. And pulses are the lentils. No, those are berries. Well, we have actually several of them as well. You have to be a bit careful with those cave lions nearby. Although this time we were really fast there. Somebody made bread. She is. Or she was. So, one flour makes 2 bread. And with this, I'm starting to give them a better balanced diet as well. With fish, meat, pulses, and bread. and everything has calmed down. It'll be summer soon, and they're going to be really busy. Because summertime is harvesting time, most of it anyway. So lots of fruits going to be brought in. Probably, they will probably harvest the pulses and grains as well. Which also reminds me, I have to do this. And I have to do that before the end of summer, the end of spring. Otherwise, I will run into a big problem. Or maybe not really a big problem, but what I'm going to face is a lot of straw being left behind, and I will need to, no lady you're not, I will need to gather the straw for both new housing. It's not shown here yet. I think it will, yeah, it is shown here yet. New housing, new granary, new storage, and some other buildings. So I need it, but I also need it for those animals. So what's my next step in development? I can do without this for a while. So I will go for archery first. Finished. Okay. You're not going to the tent with that bundle. Oh, wait. We just lost Fluffy. Or maybe it was... No, it's a female. So it's not going to be Rex. Summertime. But time for them to harvest fruits. Although it's not really showing as much. Some fruits, one tree, some crafting. Now we do have a problem. Because we have two hungry cave lions entering the village. And everybody's thinking about, hey, it's summer, it's getting warm, let's get some different clothing. No, you got a bloody cave lion wandering around in your village. Cave lion, cave lion, cave lion. At least with those hunted cave lions, I also have the advantage that I get some more skins, some meat of course, but also bones again, which I really need at the moment.
Lemon.
That's one. He's getting away. Okay. No need to keep hunting it if it's getting away anyway. How many cave wire? This is really a somewhat impossible task. She's going to repair the tent. So there's nothing I would do about it. By the way, for archery, oh, it doesn't show here. Does it show here? No. If I'm not mistaken, for archery I need sticks and dry skin. And there's nothing I can do about that. Because, like I said in the previous episode, there's no shaman around. No medicine or anything like that. So that makes infections and sometimes wounds, or better said wounds, causing infections. Something that eventually kill people. Depending on how well things are going. She may survive though. Is it much work to do? They still have to harvest some fruit and other stuff. So it's very relaxing at the moment. Okay, flying got pretty far away. This is something I have to keep in mind. If they keep hanging on here, just like the cows, then capturing and taming them will be a piece of cake. This would be a very nice trophy, but I'm afraid it's too far off. Which is a shame. Still walking here with meat? Ah, no, fruits. Look what we have here. Cave bear and 3 youngsters. Something to keep an eye on. Though it seems they're avoiding the village, and although they walked through a hunting zone, nothing came up, probably because they're still focused. Portrait in reds on the focus, so considered a little bit too dangerous. That will probably change the moment I switch to... No, wait a second, we already have flint spears. He's going to repair. Really? So first he wants to move it in the tent. I free up the space in the storage tent so he can drop it off. And as soon as that's done, he picks it up and moves to the... Really? In that case, I might as well take that out. No, you won't. No, you won't either. I was afraid of this. Stupid! Stupid witch. Oh well, at least we may see a funeral now. And it wasn't... Yeah, I know this is really sarcastic maybe, but it was an old woman. That's probably one of the few advantages. Because it brings the total balance back, but still shame to lose somebody. There's a chance I will lose more because that Cape Bear mummy is pretty dangerous. We'll see. Okay, that part is done. That was the big. Also, it's autumn. Or fall, if you want to call it. She's not going to make it, I think. Might as well cancel this. For the time being, they won't be here. And it gives me the opportunity to get my population focusing at the harvesting of pulses. He picked up the clothing. He picked up the weapons. Yeah, follow this kid for a while. There's the corpse. She's going to pick it up. Okay. Already harvesting yet? Come on. And that's how you get us in the primitive age. And apparently the time where people were still able to move through trees. He certainly isn't taking the easy way. And that's how you bury people in the prehistoric age. Yeah, you simply dump them on a bunch of. Everything gets messed up now. I thought I had more with, yeah, straw inside. One of my problems is this. Now I've got, yeah, of course, and then we have somebody dropping off the meat again. Really, you turn your eyes off and they drop everything inside the tent instead of where it belongs. And we have a trader approaching. What the hell? Why do they always... One moment to the other, everybody wants to move to a tent. No! Not going to tent. Oh wait, I'm going to... No, I'm not dropping it off in the wrong spot. Meanwhile, there's also the trader. Let's see what he's got. And let's see if I'm... Yes, I am able to drop off a buy phase. So that's 5 points. No kit. Storage tent. And that's why. That's the problem of storing the water in the tent. It's probably one of the reasons why they want to drop the food off in the tent instead of storage tent. This gives me a better overview. Pete's sake, you drop it off, and before you know it, somebody else comes back. I really need the granaries. they got the message. And we have somebody picking it up again. Not yet. Yep. We have. Anyway, 19 minutes. I think that's enough for today. We have winter coming up in a bit. We harvested most or all of what I wanted to harvest. So that's a good thing. We can't harvest pulses yet. First thing I will going to, which I can't do, but first thing I'm going to do is getting archery. After that, we're going to a new step in spirituality before I'm going to serial domestication. And the reason for that is I want thatching. That's going to take a while. I mean, it's 7, 14, 29 points. And I don't know how much this is, probably 7 or 10. So it's going to take a while, but with thatching, I'm able to get a better granary instead of storage tents. I'm able to get a storage hut instead of the storage tents. So food storage will be improved, and item storage will be improved, and after that I can slowly start working at the rest. I will also have to deal with raiders from this point on, hence we are able to build a watchtower. But that's for the future. For now, like I said, I will end it here. I hope everybody has been enjoying it. I did. Although, yeah, I am annoyed by that mechanic to drop everything off in tents. But there's probably nothing, well, it's not probably, there's nothing I can do about it, so you may enjoy me being annoyed by that. I hope to see you next week. Have a good week. Goodbye.